Hi, Cancers, and welcome to March 2025. Okay, this read is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Okay, a past life oracle card. That is the karmic thread that you are working on potentially in this lifetime from another. Ooh, Egyptian roots. I love it. Finding your tribe, knowing your tribe, right? Knowing that potentially Egypt was a place that you have ancestral ties to. You may have visited Egypt or you're intrigued by the culture. Also pyramids and the reason for the way that the pyramids were built was for the energy from the sun. There was a lot of course, right? Mathematics too, which are always the case, right? The 369, Tesla. If you haven't, somehow the Egyptians, they, in those days, right, you wonder, somehow, don't you wonder, I should say, don't you wonder how they built these pyramids? Anyway, okay, so let's continue and see what's going on for Cancers for the month of March. You do know and understand about the energy. Also, you could have, that's right, okay, they're saying, you could have, I don't want to forget, you too could have that gold triangular pyramid that you put on for energy healing on for you as well. I don't know what they call that, actually. I know I have one. And you just put it over your head, and it really does help giving energy to the mind, body, and soul. Okay, let's go. Cancers. Okay, so this just fell out. 6 of coins. Wow, 5 of cups. And Knight of cups. If there's an offer of love, Cancers, you're going to decline it. Or you already did. It could be Scorpio, Taurus, but you definitely declined an offer of get back together. Someone could be coming back to try to, fix it. There was a sense of, it's not that it wasn't equal. I feel what was the problem, honestly, was that someone was emotionally not as invested or not vested. Let me look at the bottom. They want me to look at the bottom real quick. Oh, wow. Tower. This was like that, oh my God moment. I may not feel like I'm in love anymore. I mean, it could have already happened, right? I'm not as happy as I used to be. Look at happy, not happy. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. It's you. I'm not saying you woke up one morning and had an epiphany, or you could have, I guess, because subconsciously you may have said to yourself, this too shall pass. But I feel that after given some time, you were like, okay, it's not just love either, they're saying. It's, I used to really love where I live. I used to love my home. I don't really love where I live anymore. I may not love that person anymore. It is a person, place, or thing. You know, again, it could be, you know what? I used to love shopping. I mean, honestly, loving shopping and being a shopaholic is two different things. Maybe there's too many things on TikTok, right, nowadays that you're like, oh, I bought into that, and you get it, and you're like, why did I do that? Little things like that. Okay. If it's an awakening that I am no longer in love with someone, then so be it. It's time for you to really get be very truthful with yourself about how you're feeling. That's with regard to a relationship or a place where which you live. Maybe you're like, this house, I'm always paying so much, like it's become a liability instead of an asset. If that's the case, then you may be thinking of moving. Something with your electricity, your pipes, the pipes, right? Okay. It's like I'm always having to put money toward my house, and it's like every time I turn around, it's something. Could be that. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. Wow. I'm paying too much. I'm paying the price. Whether it's a relationship and you're not happy anymore and you don't want to say anything, or you've just kind of like, it's surfaced that you're like, I'm just really not happy, or I'm not happy here in this neighborhood, in this town. Or it could be both. All right, let's go. Let's see. You're like, for some of you, you're leaving. Some of you are looking for a new home. Some of you have put up your boundaries in a relationship to make it equal, and to no avail. Like someone just isn't in it. You're not in it anymore to win it. And you do have 5, 6, 7, or is that 4? Hold on. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. 5s, 2 6s, and a 7. So this is meant to happen. Not that things aren't meant to happen in our lives, right? But it is meant to happen. Some of you just like had this epiphany where it's like, okay, I'm done. I'm out of here. I want a divorce. I'm not happy. I have to be truthful to myself, and I haven't been. Maybe subconsciously I knew this day would come. I have to be honest with myself and be strong. I have to take back control of my life. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, then take it vice versa, right? This is a new beginning. 10. Really new beginnings. I need to be honest with myself. I need to cut away what's not working in my life. Absolutely. I didn't want to see it, but then it became so obvious. It became obvious that I'm putting in too much work into a relationship and or into my home. Some of you are researching new locations, new destinations. Some of you by water. You want to go by water. You want to live by the lake or the ocean or the sea. And you're getting ready. You're doing your research. Oh, wow. You are. Oh, my gosh, right? Wow. So this tower moment could have already happened, right? Where it just was like that last incident in the house. The last, you had to pay a couple times out to work, to have your house, whatever, be it floods, fire, whatever. It's like, okay, that's it. It was like the last straw. So you finally said, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? If this was a quick divorce, it ended as quick as it started. It's almost as if eye-opening events have made you realize. Lavender will help. Lavender oil, if you have that, you may need it. Some of you, I'm feeling like headaches or migraines. It's like chill, relax. It's going to be okay. You know, things happen. And these things happen to become literally blessings in disguise sometimes. So this could be someone that you work with. This could be the end of a job, the end of a career. And definitely, some of you are just, this is, whatever. I don't feel like you're not going to counter offer a price if you're selling. Just saying. Leo, Aries, Sag is reversed. What's that saying, right? 3 strikes, you're out. Something happened here. 3 strikes, you're out. Why is Leo, who's Leo, Aries, Sag here? A work person? Oh, okay. It could be someone at work, or it could be a father figure that was not loyal, not trustworthy. Leo, Aries, Sag, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This did happen a while ago, right? Maybe it's been a year, maybe longer. A father figure could have lost their job and is actively looking, putting the resume out, right? Someone could have lost their job and suddenly it's like, oh my God, I probably should sell the house because I'm going to need to, keep things going. This could be residual from a quickie divorce, a marriage that didn't last. You could be the child. This could be mom and dad. You know what I mean? This could be mom and dad. Or if you have Leo, Aries, Sag in your chart, then that's you. And this could be, someone could, not be paying your way anymore. Someone could have, maybe a father figure is not paying the rent anymore, the mortgage, you know what I mean? Maybe someone said, maybe a parent said, go get a job to their kids. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Someone lost a job and or someone lost a relationship. It's a divorce or parental divorce. Okay, it could have happened quick. And I am going to say it. Oh, look at this. Egypt's right here. Look at that. Wow, you're definitely, Cancers, you're definitely tied to the person that you were with, or a Leo, Aries, Sag, or if it's a parent, mother, father, whatever, that person is your lineage. You've had another lifetime in Egypt with them. Wow, that came right. I just shut up. And that could be why you're breaking the chains. You know, moving out. It's like someone has to move out quick or get a quickie divorce. And I'm going to say it, which really sucks. Kind of sucks that if it is a father figure or a mother, someone doesn't have the money to pay child support and or alimony. Like they could have put everything they had into their home. Cancers. Wow, King of Swords is reversed. And here the Queen is upright. So this is a divorce. And it could be one of those nasty divorces. It already happened. Maybe like it's been a year or something, or someone said, you know, if you did go to court, let's just say if you went to court and said, this person hasn't paid me in a year, you know, I don't know if someone is, or someone attached wages, if there was attachment of wages and or they are using their house, you know, as collateral, something like that. Lightning striking twice. Let's talk about the King and Queen of Swords as well as the Tower, please. Yeah. This is, I feel this is like your mom and dad went through the same thing that you're going through now. That song, Shooting Star, is coming up for me. You walked away, or you're going through the same kind of situation. That's why you're having a lot of similar, your cards coming out similar, is because this is healing your childhood self from a father and or a mother figure with your person. If your mother and or father, or a father, I feel like it's a father really. If a father has crossed over, or even a mother, you're healing from this. And or it's a divorce and someone's missing you, or you're missing your father and or your mom, missing your childhood, kind of going over the ground. Going over, maybe you're leaving your childhood home, and maybe it's bringing back a lot of memories. Even the town that you live in, you know what I mean? You could be moving and you're like kind of sad because this was where you grew up, under the same roof as mom and dad. And they got divorced, but even though they were divorced, it doesn't matter. You're still kind of reminiscent of, and you do have Egyptian roots to your family without question. Okay? And maybe, you know what, Cancers, you had to be the strong one. Maybe you're the older of the two, if there's two kids, siblings, you know. And maybe that's, you know, it's like you had to be the one. Maybe you did. Maybe for some of you, you left like 8 months ago from your childhood home, or, you know, where you grew up. Or you're getting ready to, I feel I said that, or let me reiterate, you're moving away from where you grew up, and you're moving. And you're looking for other locations where you want to move. Yeah. And some of you are kind of worried because the market's not, you know, it's not viable. There's places where if you did want to move by water, say, you know, that, unfortunately, it's expensive, right? You are carrying some childhood stuff with you. So Spirit's saying we need to heal who you're missing, what happened in your childhood. Did dad lose their job and now maybe your ex-husband lost their job and can't pay child support or alimony or something like that? There's a thread there. Aside from the Egyptian root, there's a thread here where you're missing someone, you're missing your childhood. Even if it was a rough childhood, there's certain things, and you're walking away from a childhood home, you know, or the area that you used to live, you know, and you could be a little nervous about it. It's a huge move. It's a big decision. Or you finally decided that you're going to be truthful and honest with yourself about, you know, leaving a marriage, a spouse. It already happened. If it already happened, then they're missing you like 10 months ago or a year ago. Look at Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is twice. So we have Leo, Aries, Sag with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well in the chart. Or it's yours, your chart. So knowing your natal is always beneficial. I feel someone lost their job and everyone's got to move, and, you know, or it's a divorce and you're taking the kids. If someone crossed over, you're missing them, even though they were really hard on you when you were a kid. You know what I mean? Maybe they weren't a loyal, sorry, but look, I mean, come on. This person could have been not loyal. And so this is like mother, like father, like son. Right? And even though that didn't pan out, right? Even though that didn't pan out, it's not to say that, you know, you're not sad about it, you know? Yeah, you have 8, 9, 10 here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's a... Oh, wow, look at this. Okay, yeah, someone's heartbroken that it's over. If it is a King and Queen of Swords, then it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it already happened. So I'm just going to say someone is reminiscent of someone who left the home. Maybe you've been gone from home for a long time, but certain, like, you're having these specific, could be deja vu moments of your childhood, or your dad played out in the same thread as your husband or mother. Do you know what I mean? Your parents are threaded in the person that you're getting ready to say goodbye to or already did. And you're having, like, you're overthinking, not overthinking, but you are thinking about, wow, okay, so now that makes sense. Why this happened in my childhood and now I'm going through it. That kind of thing. Right? Someone could have crossed over for sure. Could be a Leo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Aquarius is here. We also have Leo, which is here. So this could be parents, you know. You're finding similar threads from childhood into your life right now. And it's becoming really apparent. Yep. Dad became your husband. Not literally. Don't get me wrong. Certain issues of are in plain sight, they're saying. It's now coming all together as you're still trying to heal from this. Or someone crossed over and now you're like, wow, now I understand what happened in my childhood. And why, you know, I need to heal my childhood right now because of what happened. Definitely. Divorce. Okay, got it. Your mom and dad divorced when you were a kid. You might have taken the brunt of it. Just saying. You might have felt like it was your fault. He could have, let's just say a parent lost their job. He or she lost their job and couldn't afford to live where you were living. So you had to move. And here you are doing kind of a very similar narrative is playing out like when you were a kid. Look. So someone could also apologize. Someone could be coming back just to apologize, which that could be. They're sorry. They didn't mean to hurt you. So it could be a father figure coming back to say they're sorry. An ex-husband. We have Aries here, but I also feel that just someone has been through it. So it could be, I'm sorry to say, it could be fire, air, or earth, where someone just, to their own demise. It could be emotional, mental issues playing out all over again. Yeah. And you're starting over. I really feel that you're really starting over. If it is a death, it already happened. Let's see what else is here. It could have confused. It could have been an apology prior to someone leaving. They apologized for how they acted. They're sorry. Someone could have gotten a DUI and be in jail. Hold on. That could be the truth, right? Someone could have been out with friends and driving drunk. Drunk driver. And, ultimately an apology. Yeah, there's addictions here. Addictive behaviors could have literally put, I'm so sorry, Cancers, I don't know what else to say. It could have been to someone's demise. So you're leaving all that behind you. And that is going to be part of your healing, because it's really hard to stay in the same town, in the same house. Around the same people. If it's loss of a job, then it's like, I'm out of here. Or it's playing out from your childhood. It's like, oh my God, I remember when this happened. I remember when this happened several times, and I had to move as a kid a lot because my dad would always get new jobs. That kind of thing. Okay, so what you didn't see is going to be emerging. What was underneath it all is coming to the surface. So this could be just feelings of that you have like repressed, that is now like you didn't want to believe certain things, or things confused you. And now after some thought and time to heal, things have, unveiled, and it makes you feel better. Given the chance to feel better and to heal. A celebration of life. I'm sorry. I am sorry. A celebration of life. I don't like it any more than you do to have to relay the message, right? Relaying the message. Leo, Aries, Sag. A marriage, a divorce. We were once happy and everything just went, downhill. Spirit, you might be praying for someone. All right, so I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to tell you. What I'm seeing is you may hear about an ex-husband. Okay? Yeah, you may just hear about someone quickly passing. You have all new beginnings here. You have so many tens. You have 10 of swords, you have 10 of cups, you have, what else did I see? What was it? The 10 was also, someone didn't listen. Just hearing that. The 10 of wands you have also. I'm going to say it. Just let me know. But I feel that if a father figure had not told anyone, you know, that they weren't feeling well, they weren't feeling right, maybe they were drinking too much or whatever, you know, had some kind of a breakdown, and it didn't show up until it was like too late. You know what I mean? If it already happened, then it already happened, okay? And you're healing and you're trying to move on. But this is bringing you back to your childhood. So could it be a father and or an ex? Okay? Let me look. Did I look on the bottom of this deck? Hold on. Yeah, we did see this. Drinking. Some of you are single and independently, financially very well-to-do, and there you go. So I am going to say it because this came out twice. That the family money, the inheritance from this death, let's just say, it is a death, just say, or divorce. The family money, the inheritance, or the money that's left may come as a surprise, may come as less than you thought. If you're selling your parents' home, you may not get as much as you thought. If someone lost their job or someone is moving far, or they moved far away from you after a divorce, or you have, you know, they are going to pay what they owe, but it may not be as much as you thought. It's a divorce. Wow, look at. And you know what? Some of you are going to get the payout and the family gets pissed off. Just saying. Not everyone, the siblings, are not getting the same amount. It's not going to be split. It's not. Someone may even get cut out of the inheritance. I'm just saying. And what they're leaving. Yep. Okay, enough, because it's crazy. But I feel like someone hadn't checked their will, or just didn't want to give equally, even though it should have been equal. And there's like definite anger and suppression of that anger. Because your siblings didn't get the same amount as you, or even maybe got cut out. Someone's getting cut out of an inheritance. And or they're not getting the same amount. And unfortunately, that does break families apart. Anyway, I send you guys so much love. Please have a good month and let me know how you're doing. Take care.